Hey, y'all! Buckle up because today I'm about to tell you a story that happened right at my local coffee shop. You know, one of those places where the aroma of freshly ground beans hits you like a warm hug. Well, this story starts just like any other, except it takes a turn you won't believe. So I'm standing in line at Brewed Awakenings minding my own business when I spot an older gentleman, probably in his 70s, fumbling with his wallet. Now, bless his heart, he looked like he was trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Pause, chuckle. His fingers were all over the place. Being the southern gentleman that I am, I offered to help. "Hey there, need a hand?" I asked. He looked up, smiled, and said, "I've been wrestling this thing for years, son. It ain't gonna beat me today." Pause, chuckle. We both laughed, and I helped him out. Little did I know this was just the tip of the iceberg. The old man who introduced himself as Mr. Jenkins was a storyteller. And boy did he have stories. He started telling me about the time he met Elvis Presley. Yep, the Elvis Presley. Turns out Mr. Jenkins was a backup guitarist for a local band back in the day, and they opened for Elvis once. Pause, amazed tone. Can you imagine that? By now, the barista had handed me my caramel latte, and I was so engrossed in Mr. Jenkins's tales that I almost forgot to pay. But the day was about to get even crazier. Just as Mr. Jenkins was getting to the good part about a wild after-party with Elvis, a young woman walked in looking a bit lost. She glanced around and locked eyes with Mr. Jenkins. Her eyes widened and she mouthed, "Grandpa, y'all, I'm not making this up." Turns out she was his long-lost granddaughter. They hadn't seen each other in years, thanks to a family feud and some good old-fashioned stubbornness. Pause, chuckle. Mr. Jenkins jumped up, knocking over his coffee, and they embraced right there in the middle of the shop. I mean, talk about a hallmark moment. The whole shop was watching, and let me tell you, there wasn't a dry eye in the place. Even the barista was tearing up and offered them free coffee for life. Pause, chuckle. So folks, the next time you head to your favorite coffee shop, keep your eyes and ears open. You never know who you might meet or what crazy, heartwarming story might unfold right before your eyes. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this wild tale. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that'll warm your heart and tickle your funny bone. Until next time, y'all, lazy days.